Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DadVGirls After Hours, episode 53.
53.
So yeah,
53.
last episode
That was
was
hard to do.
what are you doing?
53.
Okay. She's throwing up gang signs. If you're listening to this and you're not watching, she's throwing up gang signs. So last episode was our birthday episode for the pod.
Yes.
This episode is my birthday episode. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Down the banners,
Yeah,
so
why did we
there's
take down the banners? We could have had them up for my birthday.
It is a month of celebration in our house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Birthday month.
So if you're watching, you're probably thinking, oh, your birthday was a while ago. We record these in advance. My birthday was actually yesterday. Okay.
Oh, happy birthday.
I felt really sad waking up this morning not being my birthday.
And how cute Sophie was like, you're the birthday boy. Happy
Yeah.
birthday boy. It was so cute.
Oh, I actually had such a good birthday. Genuinely one of my favourite birthdays yesterday. It was just simple, wholesome, chilled. I just loved it.
It was so nice.
I woke up this morning, I was like, was it this morning or last night? What did I say to you? I can't remember.
Oh, it's not my birthday anymore.
No, I said thank you for such a nice birthday.
You did also say that. You was like, I wish it was still my birthday. But yeah, no, we
coming from someone who always hates the January birthday, but
what we love most importantly is like what you realised. I think it was Chloe's birthday. You took a minute, and kind of just oversaw, and you was just like, it's so nice that Casey and Grace wake up super early, because what we do, even if they go in school, so it's Chloe's birthday, your birthday is all on a school day. So bearing in mind it's a rush, we all get up that bit earlier so we can do presents together. And Casey and Grace got up to spend your birthday with you as well. It's so nice.
Well, I mean, Casey looked like she'd been forced to.
There was no forcing. She may have looked.
She looked like she'd been dragged for a hedge backwards. She came down last, and I was like, "Oh God, his mum made her."
I didn't.
Really?
No, honestly, I really
that's
didn't.
Really nice.
I just said to her, if you'd like to get up, we're doing Dad's breakfast, and she got up. She didn't there was I didn't force her. It's just I only really just woke her up.
No, I do love that we all do that as a family tradition. So you were saying to me, what do you want to do on your birthday? And then you were saying that you were struggling with like gifts and that. You're like, let's go shopping. We can go into London, whatever. I was like, do you know what? I really just don't want to. I don't really care about gifts. I just want to spend actual just quality time with you in the day. All the kids will be at school.
Well, yeah, we only had school run time. So by the time one of us was dropped, Sophie, you get home at 10, and then we'd have to do the school run. If we're picking Sophie up, we've got to leave at 2. So if you have 10 till 2, or if we're doing the Chloe run, 10 till nearly 3. So you don't have
Casey and Grace were on a content
shoot,
Soul Skin. So it's just me and you in the day, and I was like, I don't want to like traipse into London and I don't know, just like look for a gift for me. I'd rather just spend quality time. So we obviously all got up together as a family. Say we had breakfast, we had cake. It was very early for a birthday.
The kids went to school yesterday, and their breakfast was chocolate birthday cake.
Colin the caterpillar.
Because I'd only got you I got you 2 gifts, but one to unwrap, which was the tracksuit top you got on, but I did buy the bottoms as well.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do have the bottoms.
It was that, and you'd kind of picked it. So I then thought to dress up the table, and I did all party plates, and I did cake, and I did all the balloons and stuff. So it looked nice, and it felt nice, because that's obviously what it feels good. But then the kids were like, "Oh, we're doing cake," so we did cake.
Yeah,
and that's what they have for breakfast.
No, it was really sweet. So yeah, you got me this tracksuit, and then you also got me a cooking class for 2.
Yeah. So Joel said you want to do more cooking. So
that's one of my resolutions.
Yeah, you was like, I want
goals for this year. To do more
cooking. Want to do more cooking and stuff throughout the year. So I thought, what better than, it's something we've never done before, but it's a cooking class. I think it's an Italian one, but it just so happened to be on Valentine's Day. So it's like a birthday gift, but it's something to do for Valentine's Day. So that was quite cute.
Yeah, Sarah's tight. She didn't want to get me a present for Valentine's.
We never get Valentine's gifts anyway. We'll come on to Valentine's.
Yeah, we're going to talk about today's Valentine's episode. So we'll be talking about Valentine's Day later. But Grace was really sweet. She got me a box of like all my favorite things. So it had in there my favorite sweets, my favorite chocolates. It had Gaviscon because I always get heartburn.
Your favorite wine.
Had my favorite wine. Just all my favorite things. Like it was really, really sweet. And then in the card, she basically said that she she's going to book us a trip to swim with sharks.
Yeah.
That's something that me and her have always wanted to do.
Yeah. Because so basically we're going to Florida.
I would say we've always wanted to do, like, we have done it in Maldives, but it's something that we just
And it's actual cage one, right? Are you going to do the cage one?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So basically, the reason she hasn't booked it is because she wants me and her to look at what one to do.
Yeah. She was trying to pressure me into booking it. I was like, this is not something I can book. Like, I think you need to, because a
cage one would be sick, because then you're like with sharks that you shouldn't really be with, because that's hence the cage.
Yeah.
So
because basically we're going to Florida and with the whole family. So I had to work. I'm like, we need to be able to talk about this to make sure it's a 2.5-hour drive. Does Dad want to do the 5-hour drive? Does anyone else in the family want to pay and go along? Like Ryan probably would want to do it. And then what day? Like, because we're going through the itinerary. So I was like, don't book it yet. Talk to Dad.
Yeah.
But it's so thoughtful.
It's really thoughtful. It's
so
really, really
thoughtful.
sweet. And then Casey got me these shoes, these like slip-on kind of Ugg things from Cole Buxton, which I really wanted. Well, she actually got, long story, don't know if I can bother to say it. She got them for me for Christmas, but they didn't fit. So she took them back. But then I said to her, like, you don't need
Because she'd already got you that blue jumper.
She already got me so much. And she already spent, I was like, you don't need to, like, so then she did what I was hoping she would do, which is she held them back and gave them to my birthday. Which is,
she felt like a real cop-out. I was like, no, I'm telling you, he would love it.
And I'm like, no. I'm like, I feel much better, because I felt like she would have spent too much on me anyway. So it was really sweet. And then dropped the kids at school, went for breakfast at our favourite breakfast place, which was nice, the two of us.
It was nice.
And then this was my idea. It might seem a bit sad to some people, but I was like, should we go to David Lloyd and just sit in the spa? Because I'm like, that is like pure just quality time. So we went there, got in the jacuzzi outside, and we were just in there for ages.
About an hour we was in there.
It was so nice. Like, it was so nice to not be really doing anything, like just chilling, just like enjoying each other's company. Like, I had such a good day. Then we went and sat in the sauna for a bit. Hate saunas. Literally 5 minutes in, I'm like, I'm just want to get the hell out of it. I don't get how people can sit in them things.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but yeah.
Steam room, beautiful. And then had a little drink in the cafe, and then off to pick up. Off to pick Sophie up from school. Well, I was saying, like, the fact that we should be able to find time in the week to do that. Not all the time, but like the fact that we just can't seem to find time to do that unless it's my birthday just seems mad, because it's such a simple thing.
Yeah.
So
no, I do agree, but
we need to make more time for each other. Oh, cute.
Cutesy. But yeah, then we picked the kids up and then we went to the arcade and played some games. You won, Sophie, a Stitch teddy or an angel.
I never win on those claw machines because I never have the patience. If I don't win on like the first 2 goes, I'm like, no, I'm just give up. And I thought, no, I'm just going to keep playing. I'm just going to keep going. Probably cost me about £8. It's not too bad, but
it's a decent teddy, to be fair.
Yeah, it's all right, to be fair. And she was buzzing. And I shot I'd filmed a vlog on my TikTok of my birthday with Casey doing the voiceover. So I vlogged the whole day. Go and check it out on my TikTok. So yeah, no, and then we went for dinner, and the wholesomeness kind of ended.
Yeah, dinner was hell.
Dinner was brutal with the little ones.
I remember we were saying, like, Sophie last week, like, we were saying she's having meltdowns. Like, we had prepped her, so she knew it was Dad's birthday. She knew we're going to arcade. She knew like, for days we've been telling her this is what we're doing. Like, she needs to know a plan. We let her know the plan. She's normally fine, but we literally pulled up, and she kind of looked, and she's like, basically like, where am I? What have you brought me to? And she was just like, I'm not going. We're all going home. And she's so demanding, like, all get back in the car. We're going home. We're like, no.
I'm not going to this fucking place.
And I'm like, look, you guys go in. I'll bring her in a minute. Let's let her calm down. So she's trying to run around. I'm like, no, it's a car park. Idiot drivers. She's shouting. I'm like, no, come on. Like, calm down. And then what got her really cross is I started to get her in, and then she peered through the window and she could see you all sat down. Oh, she was fuming. She's like, no, get up. We're going home. Because you all looked so happy sat there. It was at that moment. And then obviously I took her in. Huge meltdown.
She tried throwing stones at the windows of the
restaurant.
She
picked up like a brick, like a little brick, and threw it. Thankfully, her aim wasn't very good. So yeah, I had to tell her off for that. And then she came in the restaurant, kind of calmed down, kicked off again, was trying
on
to
the
punch
floor.
things, trying to throw
The
things.
thing is, as well, this restaurant is such a quiet restaurant.
We'd gone at a decent. We went at like 5:30. We went at a decent time.
So
Where,
it was just mostly like old couples having dinner. It was very quiet and peaceful. And then
we went
Sophie
in.
comes in like a wrecking ball. She's on the floor. She's kicking off. She's throwing the menus on the floor. I was like, we'd ordered drinks, and I said, Sarah, I'm just going to get the bill. We just need to go home. We can't.
I ended up taking her in the bathroom, calming her down, like, and then we come back, and then she sat on a separate table.
Basically, the way it calmed down, because she's not really allowed to watch YouTube. I know that sounds weird because we're YouTubers, but it can calm her down, but it can also stress her out if she watches it for too long. But the thing is, in this scenario, I was like, there's no way she could be more stressed out. So I basically said to her, like, I'll let you watch YouTube on my phone. That was it. She was cool, but she sat on her own table away from us, a table for two, just by herself. She sat there with the phone.
Ends up loving it. Like, she was eating lobster, your steak, like.
Yeah, she had a great time. It's just, I don't know, sometimes you just got to like get her off of that, whatever that mode is.
Then just as she calms down, Chloe's had some Coke, she's all hyper, Maddie's like up, down, up, down. It was just like, let's just go home.
No chill.
We literally ate our dinner, and the minute we'd finished, we asked for the bill and we left. It was like,
it's like, we're not getting pudding. We're like, no, we're getting home.
No.
Yeah, it was.
She's like, well, everyone bluffed. I was like, no, we're going home. Get in their car.
Chloe was like breathing in Casey's face, just like breathe, like just going in her face. And Casey was getting really annoyed. And Casey was like, I'm going to do it to you when we get outside. So as soon as we got in the car.
Casey was like, I'm going to eat onions, so I'm going to do it to you later in the car. And
so
then
we get in the car, we're driving home. Also, Chloe's in the back crying. We're like, what's happened? She's like, Casey's breathing in my face.
it's onion.
It's onions.
Casey, I told you. I'm like, Casey, you're 19. Like, what is going on? What is this? Like, me and Joel just kind of held hands, looked at each other as we were driving home, like, there's our calm afternoon just gone.
I was like, we should have just put the kids to bed and got a takeaway.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a lovely, lovely day.
The thing is, like, with Chloe and Maddie, like, they weren't even naughty. What they were doing is what anyone, like, if my sister went out, like, Logan would be the same as Chloe. You know, like, it's not anything bad, but when you're already thinking people are looking and they're looking over because Sophie's been kicking off on the floor, like, you're already like trying to then make everyone else be really good, which really it's unrealistic to expect a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old now to really sit still in a restaurant. Like, and we wouldn't have minded them doing what they were doing. We would never have told them, oh, be quiet, can't be good, you're being naughty. We wouldn't have done that. But it was because of the situation we'd already been faced with. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself, is that I don't want to tell the others off. Like, obviously we would always say, you know, in a restaurant, this is how you behave, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to overcompensate. Is that the right word? I don't want to
Yeah, you don't want to take it out on them.
Because of Sophie's behaviour. Like, but yeah.
But Maddie was like laying across the headboard.
Yeah, so I'm saying like that, I would tell her to get down, but like, she's free, and there was.
Yeah, she's free. She's old enough to know better. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, talking of ADHD, which we weren't, but in my mind we were. When we was in the hot tub at David Lloyd.
Oh my goodness.
Because the thing is, right, you're like, oh my, he's looking at me like, oh my God, I can't remember.
No, because basically we were in there with about 2 or 3 other people. They're really chill. One guy's really eyes closed. He looks like he's meditating. He's having a good time. I'm chill. Joel's like, let's go to chill. And then there's another lady there. Joel gets in the middle and he starts like laying back, kicking his legs, flapping around. And
it's not that big.
It's not that big. So he's now in front of another lady who then looks up from her phone and kind of laughs at us. And I laugh. Like, it's like tell me you've got ADHD without telling me you've got ADHD. You want to go chill, but he then sounds like trying to pull my legs and pull me under. Like, I'm a shark. Like, I'm like, this is not chill.
Yeah, but that's me. That's how I like to have fun. That's my love language. Playing games,
Sharks.
being silly, having fun. And there's another part of it. I was like, let's go and lay over here.
Hold my head under. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Joking.
I was like, let's go and lay on the bubbles bit. And you're just like, no, you just want to sit there.
No, because
do nothing. I'm like, let's lay on. Come over here. So I go over there. I'm like, come over here.
Yeah, you come over there, and what happened? The bubbles were so fierce they were in your mouth. You were like wiping your eyes
having
in
a
your
great
mouth.
time.
I'm like, that's why I didn't want to sit over there. That does not look like fun. You're literally in the foamy pit. And then someone else said to us, once we said what our day had been, they went, oh, you went out on the outside jacuzzi? I've heard some really nasty stories about people that what they get up to in there. I'm like, don't tell me that. I was like, oh. Like,
no, I can't. I don't think that would be true. The thing is, you can see it from the window from the treadmills. Like, it's not private.
And that
there
sauna.
better not be people doing weird stuff like that in there.
Oh.
That's crazy.
But yeah, anyway.
But yeah, it actually turns out that woman who was laughing at me, she actually, her and her daughter watched the channel, so she knew who it was. So she understands. She's probably heard me say I've got ADHD.
Oh, we all have. We all have. We hear ya.
But yeah, actually, I've got honey. We need to talk.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Why not?
Why would you have a honey need to talk?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
I'm perfect, practically perfect in every way. Just
wow, it's funny that you mentioned that because actually, my honey we need to talk is actually something nice. It's actually like,
all right.
It's actually like, do you know what? I feel like you really tried to. I feel like you're really trying to understand my ADHD, and you're giving me a little bit of a
easier life.
Not easier life, not a break.
Oh, I have given you an easier life.
You're cutting me some slack.
I am.
Where slack needs to be cut. So I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks.
Because you said a few times, I can't really remember, but a few times you sort of stopped and you were like, I can see this right now as your ADHD.
But things like, we'll be in a meeting and Joel talks over me, but I know it's your ADHD. I know, like, I can just see it. I know you're not malicious or dismissive of what I think. Like, I know you value my opinions and my, like, so I don't take it to heart. And I told it to you, and then we were in a meeting and you did it, and you kind of looked at me and you put your hand in me like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I've just done it. I was like, yeah, but I'm okay with it. Like, it's okay. Like, I know you're not doing it like in a, it's just because your brain.
My brain is like thinking either about a previous thing that was said or thinking like it's either one step behind or like 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So then I start talking, but then I realize, but now I'm noticing it. So I stopped doing it.
But then also I feel like you are trying hard as well. I think like with the things I say about like at home, well, you've put a limit on your phone. So you're not on your phone, which has really helped.
So I've got a screen time password. So I can only be on social media for like 40 minutes a day, which is not a lot when considering what my job is. And also between 5:30 and 8 p.m, I can only be on like certain apps like maps.
Yeah, because before this time, this limit, you'd get up in the morning and I can't believe that this is what you told me. You would be on the phone looking at your TikTok and you'd be leaning on your leg.
Oh wait, I'll be on the toilet
on your phone. A good 40 minutes, like an hour maybe. I don't even know how long you was in there. But to the point, you was on there so long that arm that was on that leg, your leg has now gone dead. And you said when you got off the toilet, you used to have to drag your leg over to the shower or to the weighing scales.
It was completely dead. Every morning this happened. And I was like,
that's not your sign to get off social media. Like, how long are you sat on the phone? Like, for that long?
It would be so painful as well.
Like, Joe would be in this.
And I was thinking, imagine if you walked in the bathroom, I'm just there, just dragging my leg across the bathroom.
Or like sometimes, like Joe would be in the toilet for a long time, and then I'd be like, "Right, babe, like you're taking a long time, and you'll be finished then and there." Like, I'm like, that's how you know you've been finished ages, and you've just been sat on your phone,
just
like
chilling,
the last hour,
just chilling, my bro.
But no, it is noticed, and you have been. I think you got it because you were like, we joked about love language. And I think you've then started to understand, like, my love language is...
gifts. Oh, sorry.
Then why are you not buying them? If that's my love language, why are you not buying them for me, bro? No, it's like, it's been helpful. It's like, it's those things. It's like where if you know that that's what stresses me and you're thinking about how to help me. So you do that. Like, I've noticed before when you take, like, Grace to the train station and then come back, before you'd sit down on your phone, whereas now you're actually like kids, you need breakfast or... like so
because my phone's I'm on a timeout.
No, but then it's like you're aware and you're in the moment, which is
no, I'm trying
because you was like that over Christmas.
I saw a comment before on the podcast. Someone was like, "Can't believe like Joel just takes no accountability and just blames his ADHD." I was like, when did Sarah get an account? No, but it's like I know the thing is on this podcast. Obviously, like we joke. like sometimes I banter in a way. It's like it's kind of maybe seems like I don't care, but like genuinely deep down, I do care. I don't just blame my ADHD, but my ADHD is a real thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like me saying I struggle with this because my ADHD is not taking accountability, because I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing these things like trying to put like screen time blockers on my phone and trying to actively help. And yeah, to the normal person, they think, oh, that's just a given that you should be like helpful to your wife and want to help her. And it's like, I do want to help her. Sometimes I just
Can't.
find it hard.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's give and take, which is nice. I'm trying to help you.
And again,
You're
it's that
understanding
whole thing
me
of
a bit more.
communication. So, like with us, that was an argument.
You should write a book on communication.
No, but it was an argument that constantly came up. And then when I've then reflected on it of like trying to understand it, but it's not like I've understand it and then you're just like, oh yeah, it's my ADHD. Like you're trying to understand it as well. So together we are as a team working through that part. Like, so yeah, like it's good.
Talking of ADHD, talking of trying to understand and come up with solutions, hot topic in our house at the moment,
I know what you're going to say,
is Grace's room.
Oh, I can't.
I can't. You can't stand it. I can't stand listening to you not stand it.
Oh, honestly, like
it is causing all of us stress. Okay, and I don't know what the answer is. So basically, what it is Grace's room is absolute tip. Sarah goes in her room. Sarah's like, your room's messy.
She's a little bit of a hoarder with her clothes, so there's plenty of clothes.
But like you're on it, Grace. Like you get so stressed about it. Then you're like to me about it. Then I'm like, yeah, it's bad. But then it's like my thing is kind of like it is part of her ADHD. Like I don't know how to do this. But the worst thing is us all just going through the next, I don't know, however long she stays at home for, 5, 6, 7 years, of just going through that every single day of it just being stressed, because I'm like, just don't go in her room.
Yeah, no,
don't go in her room.
I'm not going to her room. But what
you can't go in her room and be like
thing is
negative.
to you guys is I'm saying is.
But imagine if every time your mom come in your room, she was just like being negative. You wouldn't want her to come in your room. You don't want that, do you?
No, but then she needs to fix up. No, I can't. No, so basically, what my thing is I've said to you, you help me to know what might help work for her. I will then implement it, but I don't know what that is, because for me, I've always been tidy.
So the thing is, you want to engage me as an ADHD consultant. You want me to give you solutions, right? My problem is I don't have the solutions.
You can't be, because what you're doing is you're giving her the crutch of it's her ADHD. You're pretty soft on her because it's her ADHD. If she has her own house, like I don't want her to live in a house where it's messy, where her friends, people talk about her for being the messy one, like not putting her clothes away, or not like. I don't want her to have that for herself. Like,
I don't want her to have that.
But then you've given her the easy life now.
I'm not giving her the easy life.
If you said to me, Sarah, what I think is you set an alarm on your phone every day. I don't know, what time do I put the kids to bed? 7:30. And at the same time I'm putting them to bed, I get Grace up in her room and she has half an hour while I'm doing bedtime to do that. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll try that. But I don't know what systems work for you.
Yeah.
But you constantly do these systems.
The thing is, what I was saying, because Sarah's like, well, obviously I'm a lot better than I used to be. So Sarah's like, well, obviously you figured it out. I was like, mate, it's taking me 39 years.
To help her. Why wait till she's 39
no, but
to then
also,
because
the thing is, I was never as bad. I've always been messy, but I'm not as bad as her.
Yes, exactly. You're not listening. It's like you're not listening to yourself. Why not help her now then? You literally... Like,
you have to sometimes figure things out for yourself.
No, we know she doesn't.
Okay, so my advice to you was exactly that. It's like, okay, think about it like...
No, you said don't go in her room. That's what you told me to do.
That's my first advice. Don't go in her room. You said no, I'm going to go in her room. Because I'm like, that just cuts all the stress out. You no longer see her room. She lives in squalor. That's her problem. Okay, we get mice. Now it's my problem. Okay, I can see how that's going to work. Yeah, okay.
No, absolutely
so plan B. Right, so I said...
Can I just say, but firstly, for on her defense, because obviously I don't want to embarrass her with this talk on here, but the reason I'm also on her is because she can be really tidy. When she goes and she cooks a lot of breakfast in the morning. She'll cook bacon, eggs, pancakes, like for the kids. She always cleans up after herself. She will put the dishwasher on. She washes the sides. Like, she does have it in her to be very clean. And she has that respect and responsibility because... it's our communal space or whatever. But she then has that lack in her bedroom. Whereas I'm like, how do we get that? Like, and my thing with you is I do think you're too lenient on her, of giving her that excuse. And you don't want to go through life of, like you're saying, people thought of you like it's an excuse for ADHD. No, I have ADHD and I have this problem. How do I go about this? So I'm not this person forever in that situation.
Okay, so I basically said, think about it like training a dog. I've never trained a dog, but I imagine you have to be on it every single day about whatever the thing you're trying to train it.
I am. I'm in there.
No. But not in the way you're doing it. You're going in there, you're opening the door and you're going, oh my God.
No, I actually don't all of that. I actually don't.
You do? Quite a lot. It's fine.
I actually don't.
But I'm saying that's not helping anyone. That's not helping you. That's not helping her. So it's like, just channel that energy into something more productive. So like I said, tie it to another routine that's already happening in the house, bedtime. So, okay, kids are going to bed.
Okay, you're basically going to say what I've just said. Okay. Yeah. Like, why are we repeating that? You're going to give me advice on what I just told you.
That's the advice I gave you. I gave you that advice yesterday.
You didn't.
Are you joking? I said to you, same time every single day, you need to get her to tidy her room. I literally said that was, you looked at me and said, what's your advice then? I said, you need to train her like a dog.
Yeah, you didn't say that. You said training like a dog.
I said every single day, the same time. What? So you was claiming that as your idea?
Yes.
That's mental. That's crazy. I literally said that
we actually had an argument. Yeah, because I'm saying you're too soft of like.
I said to you, that's how you're going to do it. But anyway, I do think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's clearly your idea, apparently.
It was. You never said at bedtime.
I didn't say at bedtime.
But when else is there like...
Okay, so my idea was that. So if you can get... But it's going to have to go on for like 6 months. And then she might do it for 3 months and then she'll start to lapse a little bit. So you got to pick it up again. That's the only way it's going to happen. She's not just going to suddenly change.
It sounds like hell.
Does also sounds like hell. It's just you just moaning about it all the time. I'm just like if it annoyed me, I just wouldn't go in there.
But you're not thinking about, again, that's because you're thinking of the here and now. It wouldn't annoy me if it's just her bedroom, but it's the fact of when she's going to have her own place. When she's an adult,
then she's going to have to learn that.
No, but that's so hard.
If I lived by myself, I'd be tired.
You say all the time you wish your mum had made you do certain things when you was younger. You have said that because you wasn't.
No, I didn't. I just said if she had of, it would have been easier. Yes. But we do those things. All those things you're talking about, we do. Hence, you just said Grace tidies up after herself in the kitchen. It's spotless after she's cooked.
Yeah.
We are doing those things.
Yes. So
but I'm saying about the room, I think when she gets her own place, it will come more naturally because she'll be proud of it.
And when I say that messy room, like I don't mean just a little bit like...
Looks like it's literally been burgled.
And daily, it's like she'll tidy it up and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't understand.
No, do you know what? This is the thing though. What we need to do to help her to start this whole thing off is we need to purge her room. We need to literally get rid of like 80% of her clothes. She has to let go. She can't hoard them. She can't possibly wear them all. They are what's making it impossible to keep. There's clothes coming out of every single space in her room. It's like
her wardrobe. She's like shoved it in. So if you open it, you can just see all the like push where she's.
Her wardrobes and her drawers look like they just threw up clothes. There's like clothes just pouring out of them.
She's got that big chest of drawers and all the drawers have fallen off
because they can't contain the clothes. Like, okay, I was thinking we should actually do a YouTube video on this on our main channel because I was like, we did it once with Casey. We did like a clearing or sorting our room and people really loved it. But I was thinking, one, makes it kind of fun for us all. We can be light-hearted about it. I'm looking at you. We're not going to be stressed about it. We're going to go in. We're going to help her. Like, what's that program where they clean, where they go in and they help hoarders?
Yeah.
They help hoarders, like, get rid of all their stuff.
With my rubber gloves.
We get the marigolds. We get the marigolds on, get some black bags. We'll just literally we'll clear the room of everything. And then she'll have a fresh start. Okay. Yeah? Deal?
Cool.
We can do this together.
What'd you say?
We can do this together.
Deal. You went deal?
Yeah, deal. Shake my hand. Oh, that's weird. So, yeah. Cool. Well, I'm glad we thrashed that one out. And we're still friends.
Yeah, because her room doesn't bother me because it's my house. Because like you said, I could shut the door.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You said before.
It doesn't bother me in that way. I just feel for her because I just don't want her to be like that when she's older, because I think that would just cause stress in her life. Like, especially if she met a partner like you.
Oh God.
Like, imagine.
God help them. I always think that if you were like me, bloody hell, that would be such a bad combination. All right, so favorite comment of the week, Sarah, jingle.
Favorite comment of the week.
And it is from you're gonna have to
Izzy
zoom
Stanley.
in. Izzy Stanley, or Izzy someone else. Joel, you need to do an Australia trip over January. It's summer over here, so January birthdays are the best. Oh my God.
I would actually love
It's not that I was born at the wrong time. It's I was born in the wrong place. I should have been Australian. I would have loved that.
I actually would love that. I really would actually love to go to
We
Australia.
can't though. Not in January. Kids have got school. You need what? You got to have
But
like
can't
at
we
least
just
3
take them out
weeks.
for like a couple
3,
of
4
months
weeks.
and do a bit of travelling around Australia?
I'd love to. It's on my bucket list, but it is very, very. It's a lot.
Well, we
get
said
there.
to one, because Casey did travel in Australia and Thailand, and we said we would love to do it with the kids, and she said when they're a bit older, so maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah, maybe when they can behave themselves in a restaurant, we'll trust them to go on.
And next year we've
24-hour
got our
travelling trip.
40th, so it's going to be a busy year for that. The following year, I'd love to do a safari, because I feel like then
Safari would be amazing.
Maddie will be turning 6 if she like that year, so I think that's a really good year for her. So I'd love to do a safari. So maybe the year after we can take them out for a few months.
I saw some of Kyra May's TikTok vlogs.
The hippos.
She's
my gosh.
she's doing a safari in, I think she's in South Africa.
Like, she is well and truly on a safari. Like, I would be scared.
She's in a canoe next to hippos. You know, hippos are the most dangerous animals. They kill more people than lions every year.
Isn't it in like somewhere like India or somewhere where there's a certain river and they attack them when they get past on the boat?
That's in Africa.
Oh, it's in Africa. I can't remember where it was, but
they're very territorial.
yeah,
She's just in a canoe eating her shortbread, just like
it's
chilling.
incredible.
She's an inspirational
young
lady. I really like Kyra.
Yeah, we do love her.
Um,
But talking of birthdays, we have our Sophie's 13th birthday tomorrow.
yeah. At the time of recording, it's tomorrow. Yeah.
So it's super exciting. She's super excited.
Very.
She is like, it's my birthday tomorrow. So yeah, we're giving her a day off school, and we're going to go jumping, and we're going to go to Nando's, which are her 2 requests.
But we also have the surprise. I didn't know if you
like
was going to say it.
Yeah, but it looked like you was like, I was like, oh, what's
I need to work on my facial expressions.
Yeah.
I've noticed. You said that the other day. You said your face looks like, and someone else in the office said to me, they were telling me an idea, and my face obviously looked like it was terrible. But I was thinking,
yeah, I'm like,
work on my face.
Yeah. So basically, what we have, I'm pretty sure I've said this, but
I still watch this podcast back. Watch my face as you're saying that.
Zoom in.
I think it's because I'm like, my brain's trying to compute. It's like, I feel like you're not saying the thing that we're really
No, because
doing.
I was just talking about that, about how cute it's going to be. But basically, she's turning 13. Doctors once said to us that she wouldn't make it to be a teenager. And here she is. So I wanted to do a very big celebration. I found it very hard getting to this point. So I just want to like make it really special. She doesn't like parties. She's not really into very much. So something that we knew that she would just love is that we've rented a really big house that's got a pool, and she's going to have her cousins there from your side, my side of the family, and Nan and Granddad. And we're actually going to do jumping and Nando's, and then we're going to just drive and not tell her where we're going, but we're going to end up at this house. And my mum and my sister and your sister are going to get there an hour before us. I've brought all the Lilo and Stitch themed everything, cake. My poor mum's got to sit for the drive nearly 2 hours with a cake on her lap and
resist eating it
and decorate and so that when we turn up, it's a full on surprise. But it's like she's on to us because this is a surprise. We don't talk about it in front of her, but she woke up this morning like, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm gonna have a party with all the crisps and she reeled off everyone that's coming, everyone's name. Which I mean, it's not.
We haven't mentioned her party, And she's like, basically like, I'm going to have a party. I want a party.
Yeah. Oh, and she said, I want Lilo and Stitch
Lilo
themed.
Stitch themed.
Which, right. So she does love Lilo and Stitch. So that's why I did it. So she knew that. So that could be that. And if she did have a party, the people we were taking is the people she would have anyway. So, I'm like, is she onto me or does she?
It's really funny as well because she keeps saying to me, "You're not going to forget my birthday. You're not going to forget my birthday." I'm like, "No, I don't think you're going to let any of."
Yeah, you're not going to forget my presents.
I'm not going to forget
and
my
then
presents.
She said to
you
me,
got me presents. You got me presents
today
like,
before
yeah,
she went to
girl.
School. Mummy, tomorrow, all there. There'll be all my presents when I come down. All there. I'm like, yes, there'll be all your presents.
Oh, I love it how excited she is. She's very excited this year, but I don't think she's been too overwhelmed.
No,
she does get
she's
very
done a really good
anticipation overwhelmed. Like she hasn't been too bad this year. She's just been super excited and it's been really, really cute.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for her birthday. She's just the best.
Oh, it's gonna be so cute.
Yeah. You're gonna get emotional.
I think
you gonna have a little cry.
I don't know if I will like on the day. I don't know. I do feel it. I do keep feeling very emotional when I think about it. And I think just like how lucky we are that we got here. And I know like when we were told that, I'm not sure we've spoken about it, but you didn't fully believe it anyway. You was like, I'm not accepting that.
No, I didn't believe it. It's just like I'm not gonna accept that for
Whereas
her.
I did for
different.
a while. Like so I had a time in my life where I didn't think I would get here. So I do I think I'm gonna find it hard.
Oh, our little Soph's turning 13. Can't believe she's gonna be a teenager. It's just mad, isn't it?
I know, bless her.
Yeah. Right, moving on because Sarah's gonna get
I know. Oh,
your eyes watering.
I can't.
It's all right to get emotional.
I know, but
bless her.
I don't need to. It's like a really happy time.
No, it is, but it's been a journey.
It
has been a journey.
It has been, and
lots of highs, lots of lows. So
yeah, so I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that we've got here, and I'm happy to celebrate that we've got past it. Like my mum and sister were like, oh, because I got all the food shop delivered, and they're like, oh, like, do you want me to transfer some money towards it? I said, no. I said, but what I would really like is the night we get there, if you can just think about the takeaway, because I was like, like I just know in my head where I feel a bit emotional. Like I don't want to also be thinking.
You also had a lot of birthdays, a lot of stuff to think about this month.
I kind of just want, if I can just give you that pressure to do that.
Just sort the pizzas out.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not like just get pizzas, and I kind of just want to be able to
crash a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that for me would be amazing help, and I would really appreciate that. So that's what they are doing. So weekend in a really nice house, and it's where we stayed before, and we probably spoke about it, but it's got the pigs and the alpacas, and you can feed them, and Chloe and Maddie love that. So
it's cute.
And I've made everyone pack their wellies, and we're going to do welly walks, and it's just going to be so nice.
So also today is actually our Valentine's episode, right? So we haven't really spoke about Valentine's yet. So
oh gosh, we're nearly at the end of the pod, are we? No, don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Oh, we're only halfway through, guys. Don't you worry. Well, no, not halfway.
No, I'm not halfway through. I only have 70-minute.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Valentines.
Yeah, so Valentine's, bit of a funny one. Like we're not. Fortunately, we both kind of feel the same. It's like sometimes we might do something, but a lot of time we don't. We don't hold each other to it. We're not like, oh crap, it's Valentine's Day.
No, like obviously we're doing something this year, but that was because it's your birthday present. But we actually don't do anything with Valentine's.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to say that I remember when we were younger, when we first started dating, and obviously we had to buy each other Valentine's because it was the done thing. My favourite ever gift was, do you even remember what I'm going to say?
What, that I got you, you got me?
You got me.
Oh, wait, I like playing these games. I got your Valentine's Day gift. Was it a watch?
No, it's very thoughtful.
Oh, it was a teddy and I sprayed it with my aftershave.
Yeah.
So it smelled like me.
So basically back then I collected those like tatty teddies, those grey teddies.
No, what were they called? They weren't
called tatty teddies.
No, they weren't.
They are.
Me to you.
Oh yeah.
Me to you teddies. I have no idea. Probably from your other boyfriend. Jeez.
No. Okay, me to you teddies. So you'd bought one of them and you sprayed it. Well, you actually got Roland to spray it because she was too embarrassed apparently. You got Roland to spray it with aftershave.
Oh, in the shop?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why would I be embarrassed? I'll be at home.
No, you sprayed it in the shop.
It was in the shop, yeah.
And then you gave it to me, but that was the most thoughtful. You know, I've still got all those teddies. They're up in our
You
loft.
actually?
Yeah.
But-
Oh, I should have bought one. Is it what am I hiding? Should have played that
Oh.
game. Damn it. That's
Oh,
it. So it
okay.
is tatty
Me too,
teddies.
tatty
Yeah.
teddies.
But yeah,
Um,
that was my most, because it was thoughtful, and I love that idea.
I feel like Valentine's Day is like when you're younger, it's a bigger thing. I think as you get older, like I don't know a lot of couples that make a big thing, but when you're younger, like when we was at school, it was always like anonymous Valentine's card to your crush or whatever.
I went to an all-girls school, so I didn't really ever get one.
Okay. Well, in my school, it was
No
a big
one fancied me.
thing. In my school, it was always a big thing. Like you'd always do, or like you'd get like some chocolates for like the girl in the class that you fancy. Once I actually got in trouble because I actually gave one of my mom's necklaces to this girl in my school. Well, my mom had sort of given it to me because I used to be like obsessed with jewelry. I had like a jewelry box, and I don't know, it's like a magpie, just obsessed with anything shiny.
Yeah.
I think she'd sort of like let me have it, but obviously didn't think I was going to give it away. And then I was like, oh, it's mine. So I gave it to her. And then my mom was like, what? You gave that locket, that gold locket?
It's been in the family for centuries.
That happened to Casey, though.
Yeah.
Casey's boyfriend, when she was at like primary school, gave her a necklace.
And then mum messaged me saying, can I please come and get it back? She's taken it out of my jewelry box. So how awkward that when he came.
It's obviously a common thing then, isn't it?
Yeah.
To happen. But yeah, I feel like as we get older, like Valentine's, like we've got other things we can celebrate. Birthdays, anniversaries.
Strangely, we don't celebrate it. And obviously we are going out for dinner, but also I have actually bought the girls each a Valentine's gift. I just saw something.
What, all of them?
Yeah.
What, you didn't even bring me in on it?
No.
So you ain't
It's like
got me
birthday and Christmas all over again. I'm taking you out for a cooking dinner. No, I basically saw something that I knew that Casey and Grace would like, and it's a Valentine's theme, so I brought it.
Wait, when does this episode come out?
Yes, I can't say what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we can't say what it is. Can they say they don't listen to the pod? But
So I saw it and brought for them, and then obviously I can't leave my little three out, so I bought all of them something, and it's just really cute, really, and it's thoughtful. So
is that going to be like a new tradition?
no.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't need to be a new tradition.
Just like a one-off.
It was just like because I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't ever go out of my
idea.
way, buy it. It was so that's how it's going to be. But I'm not really fussed about it. Like, I don't feel any less loved if you don't take me out for Valentine's Day. I don't feel that it's a big deal for us. Like,
I think it's cute if people do it. I'm not like against it. You know, some people are like against it. Like,
oh yeah, no.
it's just a way to make you spend money or something like that. I'm not like the Grinch about it. Maybe we should start a new tradition.
Oh no.
Yeah, big gifts, big
No.
big days out.
No.
No? Okay. But the thing is, by the time we get to Valentine's Day, we've just had 3 birthdays.
Yeah, no.
Like, we're done. We've had Christmas and 3 birthdays.
The other day I looked at Joe, I was like, I'm done. I'm so done. Like, I can't do this. And I laid on the floor and you were like, you've got a lot. I was like, the fact that I've just had Christmas, like, if anyone can imagine the build up of Christmas, right? That the way you feel of everything, I don't then get a break because Chloe's birthday is on the 13th of January. They go back to school on the 6th or the 7th. So whatever I want to plan with our school friends or anyone, I have to have really known around Christmas because it's not enough time to give people notice. So I'm already planning Chloe's birthday presents, what she's doing, like booking that party, like. So I'm doing that all between Christmas and New Year, and then your birthday, and then Sophie.
Also,
like,
I was thinking about this the other day. Like, do you also think it's kind of nice to like just get 3 of them out of the way in the first month? Like,
No.
because then you don't have like you could have ended up having one every other month. Like,
I would have much preferred that.
because there's 6 of us, right?
Yeah, I would have preferred
One
that.
every other month. I'm like, you just got 3 out of the way, like batching.
Also, money wise, January, like in our when you get paid from the December pay, and then I have to make that go through the 3 birthdays and and January's long and hard anyway. Like, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. Whereas if I could have each paycheck to just spend on that person, it'd be lovely.
Yeah, maybe I'd get more than just tracksuit and cooking classes.
Yeah.
Jake, you said to me this year, you was like, oh, I don't know what to get you. I was like, genuinely just like not that fussed at all. Like, had such good Christmas presents. I was like, you know what I want? I sent it to you, the tracksuit. And then What was it? You were saying something about, I'm thinking about buying you something.
The ring.
That was it. And I was like, don't buy anything expensive. Like,
Your
just
ring,
don't.
basically your wedding ring doesn't fit you anymore. So you put it on a different finger. So I was saying we can go to the shop and get them to resize it. But if they can't do that, because we were told that they might not be able to do that, then I was like, we'll get you another one so you've got it. But you didn't want, you're like, nah, I'm good.
Nah. Yeah, I'm good.
So,
and also less presents, less likelihood of me having to return anything. It's just brilliant, because that's always a risk.
Yeah.
It's always a risk I'm not willing to take anymore. No. So, yeah. So we asked you guys on Instagram to send us some of your Valentine's Day stories.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly, the lot.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
We haven't actually read this, so
no,
we're hearing it for the first time.
Okay, so it says, am I in the wrong for sending my girlfriend too many Valentine's Day flowers and making her sister's husband look bad? To give some context, here's the situation. 1, I've got a high-paying job that often demands I travel without notice. It's frustrating, but the pay makes it bearable. 2, my girlfriend absolutely loves flowers more than anything. She even makes me stop the car to take pictures of them sometimes. Cute, how thoughtful. Okay, so now the dilemma. A couple of weeks ago, my girlfriend went to her hometown because of a family emergency and I couldn't join. For Valentine's Day, I sent her 3 dozen roses, chocolates and a teddy bear, but delivery was delayed. Panicked, I called the local florist and ordered another 3 dozen roses. The delivery company ended up delivering the original shipment despite my panic. So she ended up with 6 dozen roses, 2 cars, 2 boxes of chocolates and a teddy bear. She joked that I had now raised the bar to 6 dozen for future occasions. The next day, her sister's husbands were furious, saying I made them look bad. One bought his wife a half-dead bouquet of tulips, and the other didn't get his wife anything. My girlfriend shared the roses with them, but it was clear they were from me. Her parents called to say I should apologise, explaining...
What the hell?
No, come on, this is ridiculous. I should apologise, explaining that while they appreciate my gestures, my girlfriend's sister's husbands can't afford the same. They want me to make peace with them. I didn't intend to make them look bad, but I also didn't expect such poor effort from them. Maybe I'm wrong for holding them to the standard I set for my relationship. Absolutely not. You do you, boo. That's what I'm going to say.
Listen, you're out here making all of us look bad, not just her husbands, okay? You need to apologise to all of us.
The world needs more thoughtful people like you. And that's so
the thing is, yeah, you can afford it and maybe they can't afford it. But you know what? There's a lot you can do that costs nothing, okay? I can't think of anything right now, but there's a lot. Also, you can make a card.
The way that he's saying, like, he's away a lot, right? So he is being so thoughtful to her. And why is it not, again, that whole thing of people thinking about themselves rather than how special that makes her feel? Like, you've also taken that away from her. Like, she's just got that and you're making her feel awkward about receiving that, him forgiving it. Like, I'm like, no, these men need to fix up. Like, don't buy half-dead flowers from the petrol garage, bro. Go to the shop and buy a nice bouquet.
We really get so serious about these. I love
it. Because you can't. We always say, don't change yourself because of, what is it? Don't change yourself because of someone else. Like, continue being you because that's really nice.
But also, I just want to point out something, right? So her mum, rather than saying to the other husbands, you need to raise your standards, she said to the good one, you need to lower your standards.
I've got it. Next Valentine's, so send them all some flowers and in the notebook, because your husbands are shit.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You send them all
to the mum.
Send the mum, send the sisters and be like, like you don't really buy me flowers, but...
Whoa, let's not start attacking me.
No. But if my sister Emma got really nice flowers from Ryan, he is very thoughtful, right? He probably...
I would pull him to the side and say, bro, you need to calm it down a bit. Yeah, it's a bit too many roses.
No.
Me and your dad would pull him to the side, like, bro, you need to calm it down.
No, but I would be happy for her that she, like, that's so nice. I wouldn't, like, no, absolutely not. It's like that,
just quickly send a voice note to my PA. Yeah. Get Sarah 6 dozen roses.
But the fact that he's saying that she stops to take pictures as well, like, that's so sweet. Like, no, I don't think that they should ruin what they've got because of...
Okay.
But what I was going to say is that it's like that movie, what's the one where they all get married? It's got Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck in it. And basically Ben Affleck makes the other 2 partners look really rubbish because The
I don't know
the
that
dad has
film.
got like having a heart attack, and the other two husbands do nothing to help. They're a burden, and he comes in, helps clear up, gets a bit of food shop, like, and the other men are looking at him.
Sounds like such a riveting film. Honestly, I
No, it
cannot
is.
wait to
Anyway.
get home and watch that one.
Oh, anyway, okay. Next one. Sorry. Okay, so
Film about a
do you
helpful
want to read this?
husband.
Do you want to read this one? Do
Women just love watching that film.
you want me to read it or you read it?
I'll read this one.
Go on in.
Okay, so it says, I ditched my friend to hang out with a guy I met on the plane, and now she's angry with me. My friend and I planned a graduation trip together. We were supposed to hang out on Valentine's Day, but on the plane, I met this guy and we exchanged numbers. We ended up talking throughout the trip, and I think I have feelings for him. On Valentine's Day, my friend and I had plans, but the guy invited me to watch a movie and hang out, and I told my friend, and she stormed off. I had a great time with the guy, but now my friend won't talk to me and is doing the trip without me. I'm wondering if I messed up. How do I get back
Wow.
in the good books?
No, that's so petty.
Get yourself a new friend, bro.
Hold on. Valentine's Day is about love, right? It's about finding love. It's
About
romantic.
sisterhood.
So
It's about friendships. It's about trips.
again, like, why are people not happy for other people? I don't get it. Like, I don't know a friend that would walk away from me like that and storm off. Even if I had like major plans, I'm like, I now can't do it.
If you cancel my plans to go meet up with a guy, I'd
I'd you probably would storm
Yeah,
off.
I
But we're married,
I
and
would.
I could never imagine doing that to a friend or without having a friend. So unfortunately, like, it doesn't sound like they're a very good friend.
You got to make room for love in your life, guys.
Casey, obviously, we're clear. Like, she hasn't got a boyfriend. So if she's like meant to have plans with Ava, and then she's like, I've met someone, Ava would be like, yeah, go. Like, her friends wouldn't be storming off, but like, we actually have plans.
Ava would
Like,
drop her off.
yeah, we all would. We'll be sat there watching, like, how's it going? No, but no. I'm sorry. Don't try and get in her good books. Like, she needs to come around and apologise to you. So, next.
Next. I think that's all we got.
Next.
Right, we're going to have to cut the dilemma short because Sarah's getting a little bit heated under the collar there. She's
Guys,
getting
just
very,
be nice
very
to each
angry.
other. Like, I just don't understand. Like, where's the
Go on
love?
that
The
date.
showing
Buy those
positivity?
flowers.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all we got time for, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're so close to that 100k mark. Yay. But anyway, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.